Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lorie here.
Wow, in this video we're going to show you a budget on what we spend here in Mexico. We've been getting a lot of requests of people that have said, you haven't made an upgraded budget. What is it costing you now? And so we would like to share that budget with you. Let's make some clarification right away up front on what we're doing here. This is going to be in US dollars. The other thing, we have our notes down here. So if you see us looking down here, we're following notes because we want to give you a precise idea of what it cost us here. Also, we're not saying, now this is very important. We want to say this in the very beginning. We're just telling you what it cost us. We're not saying it's good, bad, or ugly, anything like that. We're just reporting to you what we pay. So if you can live where you live on cheaper than that, go for it. We enjoy living in Mexico and we enjoy our lifestyle here. We're not saying it is the cheapest, and things have come up a lot in Mexico, haven't they, Lorie? Yeah, they have. Okay, so now let's talk about food. Okay, Lorie takes care of buying all the home food. So what do we have for home food?
Well, we have a home food about $307, and also we have a restaurant eats about $225.
Again, this is a 3-month average, and the reason we do that, as an example, we go to Costco, right, Lorie?
Yeah, sometimes we go to Costco, and because that month gonna be cost more, so we take 3 months divide up, so we can see how much a month. Because when you go to Costco, you buy a lot in that day, so you're not finished in one day or 1 month, so we finish in a couple months.
Yeah, so that's why we average it out. Okay, the other thing is we have a maid, and we pay her $75 for the month, and we have her services for four services a month. So propane gas and electricity, and that's going to be $73 a month. Now, we don't have air conditioning, and we don't use space heaters to heat during the winter months. So $73 is probably a good range. $73 to $100 a month could be a good range. We have home supplies, and in our home supplies, we're talking about things like
an Ajijic washing the floor not for the bug to come in, and you know, home supply, it's a lot of little stuff, mop and bucket, and dishwashing soap, body soap, or hair, soap, body soap, all that thing we call it a home supply.
Yeah, and the other thing in that is we have garden supplies for Lorie. She has a little bit of garden supplies, fertilizer and stuff like that. And so our gasoline budget for the month was $50 average in there. Okay. The other thing is car insurance. Okay. So car insurance, which is full coverage of car insurance, it's costing us for car insurance $45 a month. Repairs that we have been doing, averaging, is $30 a month. Okay, now the next thing is gifts.
Yeah, so we go out. Sometimes we give to the poor family. Sometimes we give to the poor kid, a baker and things like that. It's gonna be.
Yeah. And then the other thing, Lorie likes to shop.
Yes, I like to shop, the clothing and things like that. And also I like to sew, so I buy some my sewing supplies, some fabric or something like that. So it's gonna cost about $146 a month.
Yeah. Okay, now our expenses for doctors and labs and medicines has gone up this year. So we are spending a little bit more in that area.
Yeah.
And so so for Lorie, this particular time first was $96 on the average, and then he was $15. Now,
yeah, he didn't have to go to the doctor often because I have a kidney problem. Then I have to check it out every other month, so we'll see how my kidney doing. Because I don't want to say goodbye to you too early.
That's a good idea. We don't want you to say goodbye too early either. So, and part of keeping healthy and everything, we take medication.
Yeah.
And so our medication, it's high for us because if we were in the States and we had Medicare, it'd be a heck of a lot cheaper on this. So it's $230, which is
that's pretty high for us.
yeah. Okay, the next thing on it is cell phone. So this is, Lorie has a cell phone, I have a cell phone. This is for our data packages and that. So it's $33 for the month for cell phones.
Yeah.
The next thing we have entertainment. Lorie likes to go dancing.
Oh yeah, because we go to the dancing. Sometimes we have free dancing, but we have to buy the food. But that's in the food budget. But sometimes we have a cover charge for that, for the entertainment. I like go out dancing once in a while. Oh, meet a friend, enjoy our life.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And
that's
that-
a lifestyle.
That's a throwing in a movie and stuff like that
Yeah.
also. Not bad, huh, for entertainment like that. We don't go to bars and that. And that brings up an interesting thing also in our budget that is important because we don't drink alcohol. And we've mentioned this in all of our videos.
Yeah.
And we don't smoke.
Yeah, we don't smoke and we didn't do anything, different
Yeah,
from that.
we don't do anything illegally, in any of those departments. So you use your imagination for that. And so in that regard, that changes the budget. So if you do those things, add them into your budget here because you definitely will want to enjoy your life. And if that's what you like to do, we'll do that. Okay, the other thing that I try to do in here is I try to average it out. So a lot of times when you're logging these things on a day-to-day basis, you forget. What I do is I throw in a miscellaneous category, right? For all the
Yeah.
little things that
Yeah.
we forgot about, we didn't log it, and like that. So what I've done there is I've showed in there is $163 for that. Okay, so now what does that all come to? It comes to $1,800 US for the month.
Yeah, for two of us.
For two of us.
Uh-huh, for
Right.
two of us.
But we forgot something, Lorie.
Well, I guess we forget the rent.
We forgot to give you our rent cost. And there is a reason.
Well, everybody have a different the renting cost. Some people can go 350, some people can go 800, some people can go 1,000, some people can go 2,000. So that's a different cost. So you have to know that. But the budget $1,800 a month. That's for the food, miscellaneous, and all the doctor cost. So that's not include the rent. So very clear, it's not include the rent.
But it does include our utilities. Those would be yours. It includes a maid. Those would be yours. Also, in our rent, we have the telephone for the home. We have the Wi-Fi for the home in that. And that's including our rent. And most generally down here, when you rent a place, it is going to be included.
Yeah.
So this is very important. So we're giving you $1,800 for us to live on. So let's say you decided you wanted to pay $1,000 a month for rent. That means you're going to figure you're going to spend $2,800 a month to live here. And that's a very realistic number. That includes doctors. And a lot of people don't include that. It includes lab work. But a lot of people don't put that in their budget. So for people that are retired down here, the other thing, the national average that I have researched throughout Mexico for a couple to live in Mexico is $26,000 a year. Okay, so
Yeah.
$26,000 a year is going to be an average. So realistically, that's what you would be looking at. No, it wouldn't be half price if you're a single person. No, it's not going to be that. A single person down here who can get by as low as $1,500 a month and going up. And that in that $1,500, if they keep it down, really down in their prices, they can include a small rental, maybe a $350 a month rental. You're not going to get that in
Ajijic.
no, but in Chapala and Hoholtepec and San Juan Cosola, the
Yeah.
outsides of Ajijic.
Yeah, it's not that far away, maybe about 5 miles or 6 miles away from Ajijic.
So again, we have a car, so we have car expense. You may not have a car, you don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah.
just, adjust this down. This is living, we do everything that we want to do. If we want to go into Guadalajara, we go. If we want to go to a concert, we go to it. This is our budget, and I hope, leave some comments, okay? Tell us what you think. Tell us if there's any other questions that you would like us to answer. We are living down here. We can give you the first-hand information on living in Mexico. You can live at the beach. That's another choice. You can live in the colonial cities. That is a beautiful choice. And that. So a lot of choices in Mexico. It's a big country. Look at the scene behind us. You can live right there. Let's see. How about right there? How about there?
Right there.
Oh, maybe that's the church. Maybe over
right
here.
there.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, there you go. Live over there.
It's just
That'd be
around
nice.
the lake.
Yeah,
so.
and you got a lake view. Okay. Thanks very much.
Thank you for watching,
Yeah.
and don't forget to subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, and thumb up and leave a comment for us, so encourage us to make more video for you to see that. So we appreciate you watch us, and thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
Adios.
Adios. You see my picture right there on the right-hand side? Just touch on it and you will be subscribed absolutely free. No obligation. It is free. Thank you for subscribing.